show. It's untested, it's brand new. Welcome to Freshly Brewed.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Freshly Brewed, the show where I build a deck and we just freaking play it. Episode 32, and we built two decks. All right, the goal of our day today was to build two Braids Cabal Minion decks, or build a Braids Cabal Minion deck. And if you missed the deck build, it's bonus content on my YouTube for YouTube members or on Twitch. So if you're a sub, you're a pile driver, go watch that and enjoy it. But we ended up with two decks. This is the second deck of two. We're playing this deck first. It ended up being almost less of a Braids deck and a little more of a Carth the Lion deck. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? I mean, like, that's pretty sweet. So we have a green-black mid-range deck here. Very, very Planeswalker heavy, leaning on the Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl package to make 4 mana on turn 2, sometimes. And, of course, turn 2 Braids on the play is pretty good. But also, Carth the Lion is pretty awesome, too. This is an awesome card for Modern Horizons. 4 mana for a 3/5. When it ETBs or a Planeswalker dies, look at the top 7 cards and get a Planeswalker and put it in your hand. So card advantage is great. And then also your Planeswalker loyalty abilities give an additional loyalty, which is super cool. And obviously Grist and Braids play extremely well together, as well as Grist just being a really good card. So you got Grist here. Tyler Striker makes clues stacked to Braids, which is awesome. Garruk Wildspeaker makes tokens and untaps your sprawled lands, which is really cool. And then there's a smattering of good Planeswalkers. Other Garruk's pretty good, just a solid card. Vrask is actually a sweet card that it played really well in the Vintage Cube, which is, it's a good enough Vintage Cube to get from bottom, right? A couple Lilianas, a Lolth the Spider Queen, which actually looks insane in this deck. I love this card, super cool card. A lot of interaction here, so usual stuff here, Thirst, Push, and Thoughtseize. We're playing Thirst over a couple pushes because Thirst kills Ren, and Ren seems good against Braids. A little more flexible as well. We got some cool lands here, but mostly Forest, of course, for Utopia Sprawl. Sideboard's got some cool ones. Culling Ritual is kind of awesome against like the super low curve decks as a way to kill a bunch of stuff and play a Planeswalker at once. Endurance, Force of Vigor, get the idea. We're boarding the 4th copy of Braids. Braids is a little bit polarizing. So this card is obviously symmetrical. Each player sacks something. Insanely good against decks that'll put a lot of permanents in play. So decks like, Amulet, Tron, Control decks, where it eats a land every turn, which is insane. But of course, against a deck like Affinity or some sort of very permanent heavy deck, it's not going to be very good. So we can board it when it's good, board it out when it's bad, no big deal. So that's the deck. It is Golgari Braids, but I think we're going to call this Braids and the Legion of Doom. It's going to be our deck name here. So we're going to jam it right here, right now. Again, Freshly Brewed, the show where I build a deck and we just play it. This deck has seen 0 games so far. So you get to see the very beginning of the deck building process, warts and all, see what works, see what doesn't work, and have a little fun. Let's jump right in. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Let's rock and roll. Double Carth the Lion, Arbor Elf, Thoughtseize, Fatal Push. Opponent is on the play. We're going to keep this. The old Carth the Lion. Looks like an old Magic card. Lotus Bloom. All right, so this is the Tashimi combo deck. I imagine Braids will be good here, but I would say we don't need to cast Thoughtseize just yet. Let's say our life total also doesn't matter, so let's just play this Overgrown Tomb. And just take the damage, get Arbor Elf going. Thoughtseize can be next turn. We can also fetch kill a Tashimi, so we'll see. Lotus Bloom. Rope Burn has a job interview today, folks. Everyone right now, stop what you're doing. Yes, that means you. And wish Rope Burn luck on their job interview. Let's hear it for Rope Burn. Rope Burn's gonna freaking kill. Rope Burn's gonna walk in there like, yo, give me that job. Go get it. All right, so this actually might be what's it called? Ad nauseum. We're about to find out. We're about to find out with this Thoughtseize. So let's see what's up. Thoughtseize. We support each other here as pile drivers, all right? right, well, I guess I should have played a land first. I did not envision getting spell pierced off of this Pented Prism. Whatever, I guess. Whatever. I guess I'll do it for them, for me.
Get off my plane.
I wanted to decide what I was doing with my mana before I did anything. Whatever, I guess. We could have cast Carth. I'm sorry, we could have cast Carth. Yeah, so, okay. Cool, I suppose. If that's how it's going to be. Fine. Whatever. Fine. Now we're going to lose, probably. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Pented Prism, Spell Pierce. I don't think I've ever seen a Spell Pierce cast off a Pented Prism in my entire Magic career, let alone in the same turn, and so on and so forth. So, Sleight of Hand is cast. Iteration is cast. Now their mana's gone from Prism. That's pretty good, I guess. The problem is we have 0 interaction here, so, you know, spell-based, sort of spell-based combos is pretty good against us. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See what happens. Serum Visions, land, sure. So they have enough mana to go off next turn, I believe, right? I guess there's Spirit Guides, right? I don't know how this deck works anymore. We're just going to do whatever it is they do. Which combo is this? It's like Ad Nauseum, probably. We'll see. Untap and play a land. And cast Carth the Lion. And go find a Planeswalker, I guess. We're going to go find ourselves a Grist. Almost missed there. Almost missed. These sort of mid-rangey cards, obviously not very good against a combo deck. Does Cage turn up the combo? I'm not sure their combo is yet. So, I don't think this is a Tamishi deck. Maybe it is. They're going to cast Thassa's Oracle. Yeah, this is just Thassa's Oracle, Angel's Grace, and Suppose the Vault. Okay, sure. This is like the newer Ad Nauseum deck. So they've been their entire deck, lose a bunch of life, but stay alive. It's a 3-card combo. So whatever. So if our thoughts is resolved, we probably won this. Maybe we didn't win this game, but we would have been in good shape, but whatever. So spell-based combo, again, pretty good against us. We get to bring in not much. Brutality, Braids, Ashiok doesn't really do anything. Obviously, our kill spells don't do anything. We have a lot of dead cards. A lot of pretty dead cards here. Force of Vigor exiling the artifact mana might just be fine. Endurance doesn't do anything. Culling Ritual doesn't do much. Ashiok could just, like, try and Mize and just mill their Thassa's Oracle, which actually I don't even hate, you know? Just seems better than, like, these random Lolths and stuff. Like, Garruk Relentless is bad. Endurance makes them whiff with Oracle. Oh, it puts the cards back, duh. Yeah, right. That makes sense, sure. Okay, then never mind. Let's cut the Ashocks, bring the Endurances in, too. And now we're like... I don't think we want Carth the Lion either. Like, just like a shitty mid-rangey card. Varaska could kill artifact mana in theory. Spoils Exiles. Chat, what are you doing to me? Why are you trying to punk me out? Spoils Exiles. I guess like they still have a few cards. They still have a few cards in their graveyard though. Yeah, it's still fine though. It still stops the Oracle kill. We're good. Brutality, probably worth it. Let's cut this. Thoughtseize, Arbor Elf, Hierarch, Sprawl. I'm gonna shave a Grist. Because like we just don't need multiple Planeswalkers in play. This is fine. So now we actually have a lot of interaction. We have 4 Thoughtseize, 2 Brutalities, 2 Lilianas, 4 Braids, 4 Forces, and 4 Endurances, or 3/3. And if they have White Leyline, we have Force of Vigor, so this seems fine. Veil of Summer. I mean, that Spell Pierce was literally out of left field. You know, I did not see that one coming in at all. So let's go on the play. And we have Arbor Elf. We have turn 2 Liliana if we draw a land. If we don't, we have Thoughtseize. And we also have Endurance as well. Although Liliana keeps us off Endurance, which is kind of awkward. I'm going to keep this, though. I'm going to keep. We're just drawing to a land and we have Thoughtseize. I'm going to keep. Magic seems kind of bad. Let's just get lucky. Let's get lucky. Don't forget to...
Do a barrel roll.
Oh, cool. Double Leyline. All right. Well, now our Thoughtseize doesn't work, but Liliana still does. Liliana still does. So they're also... They have all get to 5 this game, so that's fine. You know, the loss of resources is considerable when you draw 2 Leylines. Serum Visions, sure. Endurance is also dead, yep. Right, so now you just Liliana them and discard Thoughtseize and Endurance. So we need a land off the top, folks. We need a land off the top. Serum Visions goes top. So lucky. We need a land, folks. God damn it. I hate everything. It's fine. It's fine. They still have a ways to go. Again, they mulligan to 5. I know it was a risky keep. I get it. I get it. I understand. Force of Vigor would also do it, obviously. Prismatic. Oh, come on. I freaking hate this card. The fact that this is like their anti-cyborg, like anti-cyborg hate kind of card, and also just like a good removal spell is just so gross. Yeah, obviously we draw a land, of course. Obviously we draw a land. Ooh. All right. There are 4 cards in hand. Pentad Prism, sure. So, land Force of Vigor. All right, it's a start. It's a start. Play Liliana. Plus it. This puts them to 2 cards in hand. I doubt they're going to be able to remove this. Let's just discard like Garruk Wildspeaker, just like the shittiest card. I'm going to hold the Thoughtseize in case we draw a Force of Vigor. So, discard a 3rd copy of Leyline. Sure. City of Brass. They have 5 mana right now. They could just die right now. So, like, I mean, whatever, I guess. Prismatic Ending. All right, sure. That's fine. Let's play another one. Ignoble Hierarch. Okay, so... Liliana. We're going to discard the Thoughtseize. So even if we draw Force of Vigor at this point, they won't have any cards anyway, so... And they're a critical mass deck. They need multiple cards in hand to go off, that being one of them. So Liliana is very good here. Liliana is very good here. Zoe says, I challenged death to a pillow fight, but I wasn't ready for the repercussions. Untap and draw. Another Thoughtseize. Sure, discard that. Each player discards. Discard Thoughtseize. Play Tracker. Discard another Angel's Grace. Great. So Liliana is going to be keeping them off of their stuff, hopefully, for a while here. We draw a land or a spell. I think we're pretty happy next turn. Liliana doing work right now. Liliana's doing work. Utopia Sprawl. That seems worse than Hierarch, so it's plus again. Discard Sprawl. Prism. Hierarch. Attack. They're at 1 card in hand. 12 life. We could ultimate Lily next turn, but we don't really want to do that. I guess we could ultimate Lily and choose like mana or ley lines and have endurance up. So casting endurance for a clock? I don't think so just yet. We'll see what we draw. Thoughtseize again. Sure. Oh, I can't target that. Right. Plus discard Thoughtseize. They discard the 4th copy of Leyline of Sanctity. That's a lot of freaking Leylines. In for 4. So 4. Adding endurance doesn't actually add to the clock. So I don't even know if we want to do that or not. I guess they have City of Brass in play. I guess let's cast it. At this point. Play endurance. Do I want these Thoughtseizes back on my deck? I do not. And draw. Utopia Sprawl. Alright, I mean, I guess. It's funny how land would have been a lot better at every point, but plus Liliana. Discard Profane Tutor. Alright. Put you to 1. Now they can't tap the City of Brass either once they have Angel's Grace. Hillbilly says, Jim, did one heck of a job at the championships. Hoping you would win it all. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Play Iteration. Wait, what? Oh, they got a 2, not 1, right? Because of the there's no Exalted. So, all right, down to 1. Play Iteration. What do you got? Clearwater Pathway. Concede the game. Liliana solos it. Liliana solos the game. It just solos it. Sweet. All right. Let's keep it the same. Do I want these Ashioks? No, I don't think so. Profane Tutor for... That is true, actually. Ashiok turns off Profane Tutor. Ooh, this hand's cool. I'm keeping this. This is a freaking Braids. We got a Braids, folks. Turn 3 Braids in the play. On the draw. On the draw. They are playing Profane Tutor. We saw 1. But... Mulligan 6, keeping this. Who's ready for Braids? Ooh, Braids. Let's go. All right, we're going to... They do have a prismatic ending. We'll just, yeah, whatever. Just play this. Play Hierarch. But we still have turn 3 Braids with through an ending, which is pretty cool. So next turn we can duress them also. Can't spell Pierces this time. How's my Braids face? It's my Braids face. Alright, Serum Missions, bottom top, go. Untap, draw, Forest, and we are going to... We're going to Sprawl Brutality, so... We're going to go Sprawl this on black. You gonna Spell Pierce me? They got Spell Pierce. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Think about the old Spell Pierce? Sure. Alright. Sure, you got me. I'll pay. I'll pay the cost. Can't Spell Pierce the Braids, so there's black. And we can't duress them, but we have Braids next turn. And Braids is pretty freaking good. So... Gemstone Mine. Tap 3. Phyrexian Unlife. They could just win next turn, unfortunately. But what am I going to do? Actually, now we're going to Brutality Liliana them. As much as I want to cast Braids, they could just win next turn. So we're going to Brutality and play Liliana. I'm not going to bother draining any life here. They have nothing. They have Prism Swamp. Game's over, folks. Pack it up. Pack it up. Each player discards. Discard a Swamp. Alright. They have 1 card in hand. It is Pentad Prism. They do have a Phyrexian on life. But they're about to have basically nothing. Heh. Prisms for days. Alright, so untap. And we don't want to plus Lily because we just don't have anything. They don't have any cards in hand. We can't play both lands here. Yeah, just play land. Play Braids. And then I think we just keep Lily on 4. I'm just going to hold the card in my hand. So just attack for 1. Braids, do your thing. Do your thing. They have no cards in hand. Gemstone Mine on 1. And now they're under Braids. And now they're under Braids. So feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I'll get the deck on the overlay for you, all right? There you go. Deck's on the overlay now. Spoils of the Vault. We don't lose here, right? Does it name Thassa's Oracle? They're still gonna have a deck. They have Unlife. They can get whatever they want, but what do they? They got Spoils of the Vault. They're gonna Spoils again. We have 2 Braids decks, only playing 1 today so far. Spoils for Spoils. They've already exiled the Thassa's Oracle. So, like, is this them trying to just, like, hope that Thassa's Oracle is the bottom card of their deck? Oh, they have 4 Oracle, you're right. They found an Oracle, and they can see from the game. Yeah, so, I don't know. They have to, like, get, like, insanely lucky there, I guess. I don't think they can, honestly. So, sweet. 1-0. All right, round 2. We are on the draw. We have a passable hand. We can keep this. We can keep this. His name is Karn. Karn. Marsh Flats. Okay. Hand is okay. It's definitely not great. Godless Shrine discard spell. Shambling Ghast. Oh no, Arbor Elf. We're gonna Thoughtseize them. I'm not gonna play. I have 2 Arbor Elves. Because they're just gonna like sack this and kill my Arbor Elf, and I feel like really bad about things. Thoughtseize or Arbor Elf here. Not really ramping into much. He is Karn Liberated. That's correct. That's correct. They mulligan this game too. I'm gonna Thoughtseize them. They have like a Deadly Dispute. I don't know what they're playing when playing Shambling. They're just like zombies, just like Tide Hollow Scholars and nothing. Oh boy, this is some boomer magic here right now. All right, Tide Hollow Scholar, Shambling Ghast, just playing literal zombies. Just playing literal zombies. All right, I'm scared of like some sort of like Deadly Dispute, Crazy Turn, something like that, but just Tide Hollow Scholars. Just the old Tide Hollow Scholar. Take the Blood Chief's Thirst? Sure. Like, they have no clock, and we have Vraska too, so sure. Alright, so hold the Misty for Tracker. Play Boseiju. Funny, Boseiju can kill the Scholar also, but just play double Arbor Elf and say go. We can go Vraska, kill this. We can go Tracker, Land, Clue. A lot of options under very little pressure here, so play Mesa. Crack. 2 cards. They're both unknown. Blood Crypt. Shock. Bombardment. Sure. I mean, this is kind of annoying. They can kill both Arbor Elves. But realistically, they just don't have anything. So like, we're just being attacked by the Grizzly Bear. They have no more fodder for bombardment. So, like, whatever kind of thing. Overgrown Tomb. 1 card, Nan. Do we just play the Tracker? Yeah, we just play it. Whatever. Maybe I should say the fetch land. If they kill it, it blows. We have the Vraska as well, so. Alright, a Naked Taos Tracker. And Taos Tracker and Braids have the same deck. Don't tell Nicole what we're doing in here, right? Don't tell Nicole what we're doing in here. Headless Rider. Whenever a non-token zombie dies, make a token. Sure. Yeah, very, very Sam Black deck here from our opponent for sure. We go to 8. They currently have 3 damage on the board, which are Thoughtseize. Gross. So make a clue. Now that I've made 2 clues, Tracker can just trade anyway, so we have Vraska and probably just kill the Rider. Might just be the Bombardment, actually. Maybe the Thirst, too. We're going to kill the Telt the Sculler. A lot of options here. This is going to die no matter what. But I also just sack a clue and gain a life. And just block with Tracker. It might actually be better. Might actually be better. This goes to 6. If they can kill my Tracker, it's like pretty bad. But if I kill the Rider, they make a 2-2. If I kill my Vraska, then they attack, and my blocks aren't very good. I'm just gonna draw. Vraska's sweet. Pretty cool card. Pretty cool card. So gain a life. My Tracker gets bigger also. That's kind of cool. Sack a clue. Get a land. So that Tracker can block the Sculler, in theory. They have some good draws here, I think. The Shambling Gas 2 Bombardment to kill both Arbor Elves was pretty bad for us, but play a fetch land. And they're coming in at me. So we'll just block here, make them use their sacrifice to kill this. It's going to die. Oh, they're just sacrificing the Sculler to deal 1 to me. Am I just dead? I'm at 7. I'm at 4. They have like a bolt or something. We took a lot off our lands this game. No, nothing. Okay. We draw another Tyrus Tracker. Whew. All right. Play that. Play this. Plus Vraska. A little life gain here is pretty cool too. Go to 5. Draw Garruk, Wild Speaker also. So we just like thirst the token, I guess. And now I can block this Rider. Just can't risk them like drawing a kill spell, I guess. So we go down to 4. We're certainly living on the edge here, but they go to 13. Vraska's ultimate is pretty relevant, actually. It gives your opponent an emblem with all your creatures have death touch for players, basically. So if any of our creatures ever hits them, they lose. Which is very, very relevant. So a zombie would kill us, yes. We're dead to a zombie here. But what can we do? What can we do? So they bricked. Lucky us. We draw Arbor Elf. Just going to sack this again. I guess I could kill the Bombardment, maybe. Now we're at 5. So we can't just die to things. This is also 6. This is actually just lethal. If I crack the clue. So the Headless Rider has to block. At 5 life. I should just kill the Bombardment. Attack. This is 7 and 6. It's exactly 13. Sweet. So, pass priority. They're going to shoot me, make a zombie. We're at 4. They take a bunch. We play Garruk. Make a 3/3 and say go. They would need a removal spell and another creature to kill me. Or like a Lingering Soul, something like that. That would do it too, I guess. But I think I should have killed the Bombardment. I think it was wrong to not do that. I mean, we have like lethal next turn with the ultimate. But them having Bombardment gives them outs. Yeah. That's not lethal. Not lethal. 1 short. 1 short. We don't have any life gain on our board, do we? Not really, no. We have Culling Ritual, though. It's pretty sweet. All right. Yeah, untap. So now if I ultimate Vraska and attack, that should be lethal. Because if they had a kill spell, they would have like killed me, right? So Vraska life gain mattered. Yeah, it really, really mattered. All right, let's just go for it, I guess, right? We are the ultimate. We are the ultimate. They have 1 card in hand. 1 card in hand. Again, any kill spell would have killed us, so I don't know why this wouldn't work. Oh, it's like condemn or something. Oh, they can sack all 3. I'm sorry. They can sack the 3 things to kill my beast. Sure, this is fine, actually, though. Because now they have nothing. We're still at 4. Maybe that was bad, too. Okay, a little sloppy all around. A little sloppy all around, I think. Now I'm still dead to Lingering Souls, so that was bad. That was bad. Sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Sloppy Jim here on Freshly Brewed. Field of Ruin. Make some clues. I'm going to crack another clue. Not sure what we're drawing to, but... Grist the Hunger Tide. Make a beast, make a token. So just don't draw, like... I think it's, like, mostly just Lingering Souls. If they're playing Lingering Souls. I don't know what the hell they're playing. Alright, alright. A little sloppy, but, you know what they say. And by they, I mean we. Play bad, win anyway.
Still a piece of garbage.
Hi, how's it going? Alright, so, we're going to bring in, I would say that Braids, this is a bad Braids matchup. Their deck's full of tokens and crap, so we don't want Braids here. We do want Culling Rituals, and I am somewhat interested in Collective Brutality, just as a removal spell that could possibly gain some life. I'm going to shave a Thoughtseize. Their deck's a little damagey. And then hitting their graveyard's kind of whatever. Endurance is just like a fine card, honestly. Yeah, I just don't want Thoughtseize. Like, it's good against exactly Bombardment. Just bring in the Endurances. And then Force of Vigor does sort of play. I mean, Culling Ritual also kills Bombardment, so does Vraska. I guess Liliana isn't very good here either. Let me shave the Lilianas. Force kills Bombardment and Sculler, but not much else. I'll leave Lily, I think. This is fine. Let's try this. Let's try this. I think Endurance just as a 3/4 is fine, and then it can be a little Graveyard Hate too. Come on, what is this?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
We'll mulligan. We'll mulligan. Into Tracker Push. This is fine. Keep this. Keep this and ship... Don't want a shock on one for Arbor Elf? I guess I do. Fetch land for Tracker. Tracker might not live anyway. Do I want Endurance? It's a pretty good blocker. I kind of want the lands, too. I'm just going to get rid of Endurance. Whatever. So if they kill my Elf, I want to have 3 lands for this anyway, so... What do you got for me, opponent? What do you got for me? A Gravecrawler. Good thing I didn't have that last game. Now I'm sad I binned my Endurance, obviously, but... Grist the Hunger Tide. Sure. I guess we shock. Shock for Elf, there you go. If the Elf lives, we cast Grist. I think we're, like, off to the races. The Elf dies. Things suck a little bit, but... Could see Bombardment kill Elf here. It wouldn't be that bad, honestly. It slows down their clock so much. Bombardment's a super cool card, but it feels a little underpowered these days. Like, this day and age. Like, it's just, like, slow, you know? Magic's so about being on the board these days that, like, it just seems kind of slow. We can Beseiju the Bombardment. I don't love it, but it's certainly an option. I think we're going to leave available to us. I don't like giving them a land, so we'll see. They have 4 cards in hand. We'll see if they play like what they do, play a land, etc. They do get Bombardment Crawler going. It is pretty good. Crack a fetch. I think we're probably going to kill it. Just like kill it and then play Grist. And then Grist defends really well. Undead Augur. Whenever this or no zombie control dies, you draw a card. That's a good card. That's a good card. Yeah, I'm going to kill this. It was untapped too. So if I let them cast this, they cast Gravecrawler, and then they can use the bombardment. So yeah, whatever. Sure, let's kill this. Giving them a land sucks. It's really bad, but that means to untap. It'll fatal push the augur. I don't think we're not going to grist and have a grist possibly die. So sure. All right. So recast Gravecrawler. Sure. Untap and draw a Foothills. So we can fetch, play Grist. Of course, the problem is if they have a kill spell, they get to kill my Grist, which is pretty bad. This is probably just a fatal push this augur turn. And then next turn tracker. We do have tracker push though. Tracker push is pretty good next turn. Maybe we just Grist. And just like let him use the kill spell on the 1/1 and kill my Grist. And then next turn we have tracker push. Which is pretty good. Just gonna get a forest. Just gonna Grist. We'll get super lucky and hit a second Grist. Nope. Alright, it's past turn. Past turn. They have 4 cards in hand and 4 mana, so they have a lot of resources here. Oh god. Oh, it's a Headless Rider. That's pretty good. So now if I block the Crawler, they get a 2/2 zombie and the Crawler back, and they draw a card. I'm just going to chump block here and not get them a card off this Undead Augur. So Grist stays alive. They play Shambling Ghast. We untap and draw Liliana of the Veil, which looks heinous right now. Just heinous. Plus Grist. Play Tracker. They have 1 card left. Play land. Make Clue. Fetch. Make Clue. And we're going to kill the Augur probably on their upkeep. Yeah, it's got to be the Augur. It's just draws too many cards, so. Yeah, Liliana looks heinous right now. Just heinous. Like, play Liliana, sack your Gravecrawler, get a 2/2. It's not good. It's not good. They play a Champion of the Perished. It's kind of a cool little Zambi deck. Cool little Zambi deck here. You got more stuff, too? Now what do you got? Prismatic Ending. I hate Prismatic Ending. It's one of my least favorite cards in Modern Horizons. It's just too flexible. Just way too flexible. Yeah, I think we're going to game 3 here. This Liliana needed to be an actual good card, and it's not. I guess we have, like, Culling Ritual in our deck, so we can kill a bunch of stuff, maybe, but... Alright, these 2 attack Grist. This attacks me. I can save Grist here. Yeah, I mean, this is great. I'll save Grist here. Blocks Shambling Ghast. They can't recast Crawler. So Grist goes to 1. They get a 2/2, but, like, that's fine, I think. Red's for bombardment only, I believe so, yeah. Looks like it. Looks like red for bombardment, white for Sculler and Ending. Give me sideboard cards, you know. Untap and draw a Carth the Lion. That's not bad. That's not bad. As far as like grindy cards go, what's Carth? And now if Grist dies, get a Planeswalker too. That's actually a sick draw. It's like probably best possible draw, honestly. Carth is going to look at top 7 cards, find a Planeswalker. That's going to find a Vraska Golgari Queen over Garruk. Yeah, I think so. Then we're going to plus Grist. Goes to 3 because of Carth. And we hit a Forest. So we have 2 1/1s. We hit a Grist!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my
We did it, Toots!
What did you do? I don't understand.
If Grist mills an insect, you get another token.
Oh, you did it.
So it's like only it's only the Grists.
It's only Grists.
That's sick. All right,
job,
still
I'm
alive.
very proud of you.
Still alive. Thanks,
Take
thanks,
John to
Toots.
the doctor.
Taking John to a doctor. You got it.
Doctor time.
Karn go doctor too.
Karn would like to stay here. Karn doesn't like.
Another champion of the parish. All right.
Karn actually likes the doctor. They give him treats there.
Yeah. Karn.
They stick big.
You can see him.
tubes up
You can see him.
butt.
I gotta stick big metal hooba jube up your butt. Here come the clowns. Everything attacks me. All right, so we get a chance to kill this 3/3 champion and this Headless Rider. And I guess we'll kill Gravecrawler. They just recast. I mean, they just recast it and get a zombie jump block here, actually. This is 2/4. Yeah. Sure. I mean, this could obviously go wrong for us in some ways, but make some zombies. Carth's got a big butt, too.
Oh my god, Becky.
And we're at 7. We draw Utopia Sprawl. We're going to plus Grist again. Each opponent loses life equal to number of creature cards in your graveyard. We have 1, 2. Could be relevant as the game goes on, but all right, we're going to we're going to plus. Wait, what? Oh, I can actually ultimate right now because of the Carth the Lion ability. Because they don't isn't alter the actual numbers on the card. I'm not gonna do that, but it's an interesting thing to have access to. Let's plus Grist. Try to get lucky again. We did it again? That's insane. Twice in the same game? That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Alright, cool. Sweet. Awesome. Go buy a lottery ticket, everyone says Chad. Go buy a freaking lottery ticket. Here's Vraska. Vraska's going to block this, block 2, 6. If I kill Champion, I think I gotta kill Champion here. Let's kill this. Now they're down to 1 card in hand. This is like the big stabilizing turn. If they brick off this turn, we're in great shape. We probably needed to hit twice to survive this game too. That's so gross. That's so gross. Here come the clowns, all at me. We block all of the non. I guess we just make them recast this, right? So we go to take a. If they have a bombardment, we're dead probably, but whatever. Yeah, they would play a pre-combat, so we're at 3. Vraska can start gaining some life. Recast Gravecrawler. Untap. So it's kind of cute that we could we could minus this for -2 to kill a zombie, and that would trigger Carth for another Planeswalker. Or we can just plus it, gain a life, and draw, which is also quite good. We're gonna start there, I think. It sucks how bad Liliana is right now, but let's plus. Draw an Overgrown Tomb. Tilt. Let's just naturally draw off Clue. Draw the Spider Queen. We're 1 short though. God damn it. Couldn't draw those in reverse order. Alright. They're at 10. We actually have 4 creatures in our graveyard now. Creatures. We have 2 cards in hand. I guess Liliana minus at least removes an attacker. So let's plus the Grist. Oh man, we didn't get lucky that time. So unlucky. So unlucky. There's Liliana. Carth's sweet. It's a good card. It's a good card. Alright, so we say go. And we are very, very, very close to dead. We are at 4. They have 1 more attacker than I have blockers. And we're dead to removal spell, bombardment. So many things we're dead to. Undead Augur is also an insanely good draw. Although actually, maybe not. Because maybe then the ultimate could get them. Now we're going to draw cards on this thing dies. Alright, so we go to 2. Zombie dies, they draw a card. This card's really good. This is the kind of Mono Rising card that I like, you know? Alright, so untap and draw. Now we have Hierarch and Spider Queen. Now we have enough blockers we actually could be fine. Which is kind of sick. We're going to play land. We're just going to play everything. So... Play Spider Queen. They're never getting through on the ground anymore, but we can just die to like various life loss triggers and stuff. So make spiders. Varaska kills Augur. I think it just has to. They draw again. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the graveyard. So we're close to killing them with the Grist ultimate. Plus Grist. He'll land. Play Hierarch. Oh, I could eat it myself too. That's actually insane. I think they're actually dead. If I attack for 3 and then edict myself, that's 5 creatures in the graveyard. That's lethal. Holy shit. Grist ultimate for the win? Uh-oh. They're paying costs, folks. What are they paying? What do you got here? Did I already use Grist? Maybe I already used Grist. You're right, I already used it. Okay, I guess they got me. They had Deflecting Bomb. This deal damage, or it is lose life. I didn't know that. But Devil was not playing around Deflecting Bomb, which is a preposterous card to have it against me. But, whatever. I had already activated Grist anyway. I screwed up. Whatever. Sure. You got me, I guess. Yeah. Deflecting Bomb. Deflecting Bomb. All right, so that's fine. We're on the play for game 3 here. We got our endurances. Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. I think we're in great shape, I think. Were they bringing in Deflecting Bomb to, like, try and hit a big Tyrus Tracker or something? Like, what? All right, so, getting punked a little bit by sneaky cards, but, all right, so, I didn't board Liliana's out. That's stupid. We have Culling Ritual, which should be great against them. But our hand's pretty bad otherwise. Yeah, sure. We're good. We're good. We have like a billion 1-drops in our deck. We'll just draw one. We'll just draw one. All right, here we go. Ritual isn't going to get Horseman out. We can just kill the Horseman, like, right? 1 black, Shambling Ghast, sure. Forest. I'm going to hold the fetch. No, I should fetch black, actually, so sure, whatever. So, if they have nothing that's too bad for it, we can Liliana them. Also, we can just cast Grist and buy some time, which is cool, too. Just, like, stoked to cast this card, so... Swamp. Fetch. Undead Augur. Undead Augur is good. Undead Augur is a really good card. Alright, so untap. And... Garruk Relentless. So, Liliana minus here... Killing Shambling Ghast is pretty low value. Just play Grist. Play Grist and plus. Get lucky again? Nope. So next turn we have Culling Ritual, potentially into a Garruk, which is pretty dope. Prefer no 3-drop here. Arid Mesa. Fetch. So basically a perfect draw from our opponent, unfortunately. We can like Garruk to kill the Rider next turn, which isn't too bad. We'll just keep our insect in play. I guess I can Grist. Oh, Grist can kill the no, I can't. It's -2. Whatever. This is fine at the moment. I think this is actually, like, okay. So we, like, Garruk. Garruk is not a very good answer to the Rider, so Garruk will just die also. I could Garruk token, sack insect, kill Rider, make them deplete some resources to get through, and then just Culling Ritual next turn. I could also Garruk Wildspeaker, untap land, play Thirst on, like, Augur. The thing is, Augur, I don't want to kill anything that dies to Culling Ritual. Like, we're building to call the Ritual anyway. I think we're Garruk Relentless, make a 2/2, Grist sack. I can't sack to 3/3. Yeah, I think Garruk just trades with the Rider. I guess I could also Blood Chief's Thirst and kill the Rider, not use the Garruk, but I think I'd rather have a cheaper card in my hand. So let's do this. Plus this. Other Braids list is an Anvil deck. It's a red-black deck. That'll be next week's Freshly Brewed. Like to do Freshly Brewed on Thursday. I'm trying to get schedule going. Trying to get all my things in order. Another insect. Honestly, like, if I kill the Augur and make it 2/2, their attacks aren't great. Nah, I'm just going to kill the Rider. This is a complicated turn. They have 4 cards in hand. I would like to go into my turn with Grist still alive also. So, like, having two active Planeswalkers and 2 blockers is pretty sick, honestly, because it makes their attacks really, really gross. But I'm just going to kill the Rider. I don't know. I'm sorry. This is a hard turn, folks. Like, if I make a 2/2 and just say go, or I just kill Augur and say go, they still have 3 attackers. The Rider can't really attack, and they have a 2/2 and a 1/1 attacking into my insects. I can just block and keep my Planeswalkers alive. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna fight the Augur. So now you have 2 blockers. They have a 2/2 and a 1/1 that can attack. We want them to expend resources here, killing my stuff. So I get to just play Culling Ritual anyway. They have 2 Planeswalkers they have to attack, and, like, not many attackers able to do it. And they might just, like, send in the Rider. Champion of the Perished, sure. Good for Culling Ritual. Right, we're just, like, trying to set up a spot where we can cast Ritual and kill all their shit. I would like to kill this Rider first. We're not exactly there yet, but we can make our way to it. They're already at 11. They make a red. They have Bombardment here also. That would be interesting. If they have Scholar, we have Thirst, right? So, ugh, gross. This card's really good. But now they can't really attack. Their attacks are, like, pretty bad. Problem is, by Ritual now, they just draw 4 cards and make 4 tokens. So, ideal scenario is they attack with everything. I block and kill Rider. I draw land. I Thirst this and then Ritual. Here comes Zombie attacking Garruk. Here comes... Alright, we got him. So, move to blockers. Bolt these, attack Garruk. So I could keep Garruk alive at the cost of Grist, but I have to kill this. So we're going to block here and nothing else. So Garruk is dead. Grist is alive. And hopefully I draw land. I can kill the Augur. I could actually also just, like, sack the Grist the token to kill the Augur too, so this all works out pretty well. They only have 3 cards left. I think we're in good shape here. I think we're in good shape. Draw land, I think things are awesome. Don't draw land, I think things are still good. Untap and draw. It's endurance. So, we minus Grist, sack the token, kill the Augur, they draw. Cast Calling Ritual, kill their board, cast Garruk, make a 3/3 and say go. Other option is to just make a token, thirst the Augur, and have endurance up to block. Which isn't bad either, honestly. I think I like that better. I don't think we're in a rush to cast anything right now. Let him cast more stuff into the ritual. This is fun. I'm going to thirst this. Let him draw again. Oh, it's funny actually because like with the Augur, but like we can almost kill him with the ritual, but not quite yet. So play this, get lucky, hit another Grist. Nope. And then we'll say go with endurance up. They have another Horseman or Augur, sure, but like they're also at 9. So if they have another Rider, we have Grist to kill it, in theory, maybe. We'll see. So there's your bombardment. That's fine. Again, dies to ritual, so they have a Scholar here too. I guess it's still annoying, but god damn it. Alright, that complicates this game greatly. Because now they can sack it with trigger. They have to decide sack it with trigger sack or not, but so running perfects, sure. They have drawn a lot of cards off Augurs. The good news is they spent so much time, like, so far with, like, our fair cards, like, might be able to win. So they're going to sack this, deal 1. All right, so they're going to get my card forever. Punished for waiting, I guess. But they had 4 cards in their hand and a bombardment, so like, they might be able to rebuild anyway. So they dink the Grist. They get a card forever. I am just going to cast Endurance. Nah, whatever, sure. Make them cast the thing. So they also... They still have 4 cards in hand. They're also at 9. So, like, you know, we can just, like, kill them and stuff, too, maybe. It's a possibility. Oh, the Augur's really good. Now their attacks are awkward. They're going to shot gas and kill both of these. Sure. I mean, now our Liliana, like, almost plays. Shock again? Another Shambling Guest? Jeez. I mean, they just drew, like, 5 extra cards off these this game, so it makes sense they have so much stuff. Alright. It's just someone's brew, it looks like. So, we cast Endurance. We nuke their graveyard. They're at 7. Grist dies either way here, but... I'm sorry, I could block the champion and keep the Grist alive, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm just going to block one of the tokens. They want to sack gas to kill this, I think it's fine too. We're like kind of close to Liliana, like almost being good. Nope, they're going to sack and try deal damage to me. Sure. Alright, it's untap. Drop a Verdant Catacombs. Just play Garruk, make a token, say go. And now, like, we're, like, not at parity, but it's not that bad right now. We have some big draws, I think. Make a token, say go. Hold the land in our hand for a Tower Shacker draw. If we can get him down to only the champion, the Liliana can hit it, obviously, which might be able to do on blocks here, so... They play a land. They have 2 cards left. Not a good matchup for our Braids deck, you know, as far as Braids goes. Prismatic. God damn it. All right, Prismatic ending this thing, sure. Send in Champion at Garruk. I really want them to attack with their other things. They're not going to. But I just block, obviously, because I can just make it a token next turn, so... Untap and draw Endurance again. That's not bad. Make a beast. Just say go. Again, trying really hard to get to a spot where they have to use their stuff and their only creatures are champion. Yeah, I loathe Prismatic Ending. I freaking loathe this card. I hate it. Crazy match. Yeah, crazy match. Okay. So we can cast Endurance here and double block the champion. That plays. If I guess they can sack the thing is they can sack the world to kill my beast and kill my endurance, and then I Liliana them. So I guess it's worth it. Keeps Garruk alive too. So as long as I didn't draw a zombie, we get the Liliana them too. So like that's like the nut. If they drew a zombie, so be it, I guess, you know. Just want to draw Carth or like Tracker. Just gonna let it happen. Wow. Cool. That's great for us. They could obviously sack something to kill the Garruk, but whatever. Liliana untouched by death. Mill 3. Okay, weird zombie planeswalker, sure. May cast zombie spells from your graveyard. So this is a 4-mana champion of the perished. Oh, I guess everything, duh. Sure. I lose. It's infinite. Oh, it's Shambling Ghast? Oh, that's stupid. What a cheese ball. Alright, Sopranos is an infinite combo. Shambling Ghast, Cabal Bombardment, and Liliana untouched by death. They can just keep casting the stupid thing over and over again. They make a mana every time. Alright, I guess he got me. Whatever. Fun match. Arena was pretty bad. Maybe I should mulligan it. I just wanted to cast the cast Culling Ritual. Alright, fun game. So they're looping this, as you can see. Sack it, make a treasure, deal 1, cast it, etc. Cute. Didn't know that was a combo. 3-card combo. They got us 1-1. Alright, round 3. And our hand is passable. Opponent mulligans to 6. We have a Thoughtseize. So, gotta keep this kind of sketchy hand. Braids, Cabal Minion. If you're tuning in, folks, welcome. My name is Jim Davis. First, remember that follow button watching YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is Freshly Brewed, the show where I build a deck and we just play it. We built 2 Braids decks today. Only playing one of them, but... Tier 1 Ragavan, sure. We can do that. We can do that. Thirst or Fatal Push? There's like a chance they're playing like a money pile deck and they have Ren next turn. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to push. Red, white. I'm just going to push. I'm going to keep Thirst for a possible Ren. They're very similar anyway, so I'll do it now in case they have like Spell Pierce, something like that, or some weird whatever card. We're going to push. Hold our Thirst. Plains. Esper Sentinel. Esper Sentinel. Yay, Modern Horizons cards. Yay, Modern Horizons cards. Alright. They have 2 cards left. I guess we're just going to Thoughtseize them and pay for one of the Sentinels. Alright, what do you got going on over there? They have Solitude Fury. They are literally playing Modern Horizons block constructed. Alright. We're going to take... I guess Fury? Alright. They don't have anything going on, so this isn't that bad. Go. Don't really have any of our Braids engines up here. When you cast Grist, it's a creature, right? All right, a dash Ragavan. All right, pretty good. Attack, get a treasure. This puts them much closer to actually casting Solitude. Play Mesa. Draw Grist. Grist. Utopia Sprawl. Great. All right. I mean, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Just the Modern Horizons 2 sealed deck over here. Fortunately, Ragavan very good against Braids. Not a great hand on our part. We just don't have any of our engines. We have tons of engines in our deck to make sure Braids was one-sided, but like we just don't have any right now. And obviously getting max punished for deciding to keep the thirst over the push as far as this dashed Ragavan goes. Play Mesa, go. Nope, crack Mesa, sure. Oh, they're going to cast my freaking Vraska? God damn it. All right, sure. Good old Modern Horizons 2 cards, I guess. So, yeah, I guess we're dead now. They've just cast my Vraska. Gonna kill my Utopia Sprawl, probably. No, just gonna plus it and say go. Wow, alright, sure. Don't know what card this needs to be, but it's a Grist. Okay. That just doesn't matter. We just can't beat this. Alright, whatever. We're just... If I play Braids... I just play Braids. I can't cast Thirst to draw cards, so I just play Braids, whatever. It'll screw up. Maybe they'll screw up. Yeah, pretty not so great hand for us. Things lined up really, really badly, unfortunately. All of our Planeswalkers are pretty good in a matchup like this, honestly, but... Sack a Sentinel. They can't dash Ragavan and Solitude, I guess, so there's always that. We got that going for us. They're going to play the Crucible, even though it's insane against Braids. Now their hand is Ragavan. I started to Solitude the Braids, but now their hand is Ragavan X. Yeah, them nailing our Planeswalker is pretty freaking gross. Vraska, sack a land, draw. I mean, I guess I'm going to keep trying, right? Like, just going to fetch a land and play Thirst on Sentinel and play Braids. Gonna kill this. Pay the 1. They have Ragavan X in hand. Like, this Vraska's kind of... If they have Vraska in play, I think we're, like, almost ahead. They sacked the Solitude. Okay. Like, the Vraska just answers our Grist. Dash Ragavan. So we just, like, block here anyways. It's fine. Can't believe we're, like, in this game, honestly. Sure, we had a way to kill this thing. Ranger Captain. Alright. That's probably good enough. Just no way to kill Vraska. If I draw, like, a Ignoble Hierarch or something, I can kill it, but then they just kill my thing, too, so... plus Varask at a 10. So they have lethal with the ultimate, and they got a Ragavan. Untap and draw a Noble Hierarch, or Ignoble Hierarch, a Peatland, and a land. All right. Yeah, we're good. Okay, tough game. Tough game. Pretty awkward draw, but I think we're like fine here, honestly. We want what? I feel like Braids is pretty good against them. Thoughtseize, push, thirst. I don't think I want brutality. Garruk. Fury's pretty good against like the tokeny planes. I'm gonna cut a Garruk. I think we're alright. I think we're alright. I guess they have endings too. Their deck is literally just Modern Horizons cards. It's just like Ragavan, Ending, Sentinel, Fury, Solitude. Like, it's just all Modern Horizon cards. It's like wild. It's like wild. Like, our trackers seem great. Our planeswalkers seem great. Carth the Lion seems great. We got our Peatland, Field of Ruin, Castle Beseju. Yeah, this is fine. I think this is fine. Maybe this is a Stoneforge Fervent Champion deck. It's possible. It's possible. All right, on the play, we've got great hand. Turn on Sprawl, turn to Grist, turn to Braids. Assuming nothing goes wrong here if his hand's insane. Put him all against 6, we'll take it. Do love me some Braids. Pull them all against a 5. I feel no sympathy. Not even a tiny bit of sympathy. Opponent keeps 5. Let's go. Forest, Sprawl, Black, go. Your turn. Turn 2, Gristy. We're playing some Modern Horizons 2 cards also, alright? Turn 1, Sentinel. Not this time, my friend. Not this time. Because Grist is not a spell. Grist is a creature. Plus it. Go. This is going to be a blowout. I guess like Fury would be kind of annoying, but on Braids, but I think this game's going to be a little bit blowouty. That's my guess here. Play land. Into Fury Ephemerate? Yeah, right. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Caldera complete. Sure. It's pretty good. We don't really have a great answer to that, honestly. Except like Liliana, I guess, but Grist again. All right, so I think we just sack the token and kill the Stoneforge here, honestly. Let's get a Forest for Braids. We're sacking it anyway. Get Forest. Cast Braids. Sack this. Kill this. And our Grist is still safe. And Braids starts chomping away. Braids answers Caldera. I mean, if they have no other permanents in play, sure, I guess. Dash Ragavan. This is interesting, actually. So, do we block here or no? Obviously, Braids is great, but Ragavan, they're attacking the Grist. So they won't even get a treasure if it hits. This is fine. I have second Grist. This is great. Yes, easy. They attack me, it's pretty different, I think, because the treasure matters, but alright, so we sacrifice a Forest. We draw another Sprawl. Sure. Play Catacombs. Get Forest. We're planning on sacrificing. Put Sprawl here. Name Black again, I think. Play Grist. Plus Grist. That's game, folks. That's game. Lock it up. Braid says, get the hell out of here.
So you get nothing. You lose.
There you go.
Good day.
There you go. Oh, Braids' land's all right. Yeah. Braids, this is an old school Magic card. A modern day Braids wouldn't sack lands, but Braids does. Braids is all about sacking lands. All right, we see a cast Ragavan and a cast Sentinel. Untap. We can sack a land here, I think. We have black, sack a land. Sack a land, draw, Overgrown Tomb. I mean, we're just going to thirst something here, and we just like thirst. We thirst plus Grist, I think. So let's tap for 1,000,000 black, kill this, pay with tax. Attack with both. Back when Magic didn't care if it made you miserable. Absolutely. Not going to kill us. Let's make a token. So go. We could have killed the Sentinel and make them lose a land here. But at the same time, like, we just keep the Grist going, I think, and making more tokens. Grist is also going up here, too. So certainly value in that as well. Yeah, sure. Braids locks it up. I love me some Braids. Braids is a weaker Smokestack. I don't agree with that, honestly. I think Braids is a more powerful card, but Smokestack is just a better card type. You know, it's just much easier to cast Smokestack earlier. I think Braids is a much more powerful card. Yeah, so we're going to run back. And, yeah, sure. It's great. Works for me. Works for me. I think Carth might even be better in this matchup, but obviously Braids in the play is just sick. Love Braids. Do love some Braids. All right. This hand is very mana-y, but we can keep this. This is fun. We also have a blocker for Ragavan on turn 1, which is a pretty important thing to have, so. Ragavan, sure. So they have our Bull spell here also. It's a little annoying, but I should have Thirst, right? I should Thirst it. Taos Tracker. I do love some Taos Trackers. We just Thirst here, I think, off a dual land, so we can go Elf and Ignoble next turn, so. Thoughts on Bitter Blossom and sideboard for control? Bitter Blossom is a relic of a lost time. It's not a very good card. It also just dies Prismatic Ending. The allure of a card like Bitter Blossom against control is they can't kill it, but Prismatic Ending just shits all over any card that costs 3 or less of any type. So normally you'd bring in some cool artifact or enchantment. It's like a cool techie card, but Ending just says no. So just a heinous design on Prismatic Ending. All right, there's Stoneforge. If they get Caldera here, it's a little annoying. But they got stuck with it in their hand last time. So they got Caldera. All right. All right. I mean, this is indestructible too. Yeah, I might just die to Caldera here, honestly. I don't know if we actually beat that. Just kind of lame, but we have a lot of mana, but they're just going to attack 3 times and probably kill us. We have very few ways to kill this card. That's probably a deck building flaw, which are the things you recognize when you just build a deck and play it without playing any games. So for Freshly Brewed here, episode 32. This is our 3rd match with this deck, having just built it literally like an hour and a half ago. If Ending was banned, would everyone play March? March is certainly fair. March is great. But Thirst answers token. It is indestructible. It's indestructible. Not a lot of exiling on our green-black deck here. Liliana could work. In theory, but we got to kill this thing first. We do have Tracker and mana, so that's not bad. Artifact is also indestructible. Thoughtseize. That just like lowers our life total down to a 2-turn clock. Force of Vigor, we didn't board in Force of Vigor, so maybe we should have. Maybe, I don't know, but Tracker, fetch land, trigger. We're going to upkeep fetch again, I think. Oh, Force Destroy, right. I always think Force is Exile because Force of Negation exiles, but yeah, Force is Destroy. Yeah, we're just kind of like dead here, I think. Unfortunately. I don't like this card either. I hate all the Modern Horizons cards. Battered Skull is good enough, you know, like. So, oh, I actually misclicked. Oops. I meant to upkeep practice fetch, but it's kind of like 6 of one happening to the other. Attack for 5. This also puts our clock down a point, but what am I gonna do? Yeah, just like some decks just like can't deal with this. Kind of annoying. Play Ragavan, sure. Three cards left. I don't really know what we're even drawing to. Which kind of sucks. Take a look, I guess. What can deal with this Caldera complete? It's literally just like Liliana, then with no creatures. Which blows. Which blows. I guess, nope, we can't even block it with the large tracker. And screw this card. Screw this card. Alright, draw. And draw another tracker. I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't do anything. We need to like chump block this thing now. And we play Field of Ruin, which certainly speaks to our current predicament. You can draw a card. It sucks because like we're in like great shape too. We just like can't kill this stupid card, which is just bad deck building. Obviously, we just like we just built this deck. We didn't think about this card. With the way to answer this game is comically easy to win, I think, but don't currently have that. Need to chump with tracker, I guess. Guess we just attack. Just try and like race or something. I don't even know. I guess now Ragavan gets in, but we just don't have any outs. It just like sucks. Yeah, what can green and black even do against the Germ token? I guess you just kill the Stoneforge, obviously, before they put it in, which we were not able to do, unfortunately. We have a lot of ways to kill it, too, but yeah, but Tracker Vraska interaction is pretty sweet. Vraska's pretty good in this deck. Show like Furious or something here. March, yeah, whatever, we're dead. Alright, that sucks. So, we needed a way to kill Stoneforge before the Caldera came down. We probably win this game if we have that, but no way to beat Caldera once it comes down, so that's alright. That's alright. Again, Freshly Brewed, the point is more so to explore the deck than win anyway, so. Alright, round 4 on the play. And our hand is like kind of bad, but their hand's kind of bad too. So yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Thoughtseize ya. Take 1,000,000. Just 1,000,000. Their hand is Thoughtseize, Pyromancer, Bolt, 4 lands. Their hand is almost as bad as ours is. I'm pretty sure it's just Pyromancer. Because, like, they Thoughtseize me. What do they take? You know, Grist is, like, probably the best card in their hand. So, to take their only threat. Pyromancer's also good against Liliana, too. So, take Pyromancer. So you go. Makes me feel a lot better about our hand. Their hand's so bad. Thoughtseize me.
Hi, y'all.
King Killer resub, 2-year resub. Damn, y'all. Y'all great. Y'all great. What you gonna take, huh? What you gonna take? Innocent Blood is not legal in Modern. Oh, I love that card. Top treat. How's it going, my friend? Hope you're doing well. This is Modern League. Middle Pathway, what's up, my friend? First time chatter. Everyone say hi to Middle Pathway. Let's hear it, Middle Pathway.
Make a little noise here, huh?
It's a modern league, yes.
Come on, I can't hear
If you're just tuning in, this is Freshly Brewed, the show where I build a deck and we just play it. We brewed up a Braids deck. We are 1 and 2, but you know we literally just built this deck like an hour and a half ago, and it's been pretty awesome so far. So, Kennedy resub month number 2, most important month. Thanks so much, appreciate it. Hype Train started. Opponent's on a tank here. While opponent's tanking here at the Thoughtseize, Hype Train is live. Hit Liliana, which makes sense. Take the Marsh and the Thoughtseize. Untap. Carth the Lion is a gas card. Watching on YouTube for months. Awesome. Coligan's Command. Sure. Let's take the higher impact card here. So they have a Bolt and some lands, which are not great against us. And now we should draw lands. Carth is also insane in these grindy matchups. Play Blood Grip tapped. Sure. Looking for a land here, folks. We get a land off the top. We get a land off the top. Survey says. Yes, we can.
Bingo! All right.
Let's go. Gristy boy. Let's go, Gristy boy. Grist me. Token. Go. We've been Tower Striker, though. That's sad. That's sad. Draw land for Carth. Land, best draw, not close. Carth is really good in these kind of fair matchups for sure. This does feel more like a Carth deck than a Braids deck. They play the non-fetch land. Interesting. What do you got for me here? Black, black, black. Liliana the Veil, sure. Please draw land. Sack a creature? Wow. Liliana, not so good against Grist. Land, please. Do it again. And... Oh.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Let's go. So Carth, ETBs, look at top 7, get a Planeswalker, and Planeswalkers have a higher loyalty plus, and we get Lolth the freaking Spider Queen. Ship it. And we're going to make a token. And say go. Some Spider Queen action. Could have taken Garruk, because we can actually cast Garruk, but I can't resist taking Spider Queen. Seems too good. Crack the fetch. There's Foothills. They have access to a Bolt here. I guess Bolt kills Lolth. So maybe we should actually just take in the Garruk. I don't know. Whatever. Bolt's got a lot to kill. Oh, they can Bolt the insect. No, they can't. I'm sorry. They minus this. So 1 black. I'm gonna push my Carth. Trevor resub. Thanks so much.
Let's go.
Other Trevor resub. Thanks so much. All right, push that. Sure. Black. Black.
Me again.
Dark Confidant. Okay. 1 card left is Bolts. They're going to Bolt something here, and then probably plus Liliana, I would assume. And then we just draw a land and play Lolth. Got a Lolth fair. Grist can kill the Dark Confidant, of course, which is great. Ugh. What's up, White Ninja? No, I'm going to leave the Bolt in hand and not going to plus the Liliana. Sweet. I love this because now my Lolth is more insulated, so. What's up, Wani? Resub, thanks so much.
Woo.
What is going on? What's going on here, opponent? What's it going to be? All right, untap, draw. Oh, that's a cool one. They have a Bolt. Actually, they have Bolt in their hand. Never mind. Sure. I mean, they're just gonna bolt it anyway. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna kill the Bob and play it. I'm gonna attack the Liliana first, which is a big reason why they should have plussed it, honestly. So this makes them use the Bolt, and then like this is also now Liliana's gone. Yeah, this is kind of a weird play, honestly. Like They should just bolted this. Now they lose that. Now they lose... Wait. If I minus this, they can respond by bolting my insect, right? But they would have done that to save Liliana. And then I just have Braids in play. I almost like don't want Braids in play though. Play the Braids first. That works too. That works too. Sure. I guess that's... I'd rather sack Braids than have Braids in play, I think. So, play Braids. Minus Grist. Again, they have one card in hand. We know it's a Lightning Bolt. Interesting templating on Grist. You don't sacrifice first. They're going to bolt the insect. Sure, we'll sack Braids here. So this puts them to actual nothing. So now they have nothing. They have no cards in hand, no things in play. And they're trying to beat our Grist, Lolth, and another Grist. Even though Braids is pretty good here, I'd much rather them have not have Bob going. So it's a pretty sick card to draw when your opponent's got no cards in hand, I guess. Sure. Draw 2. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. Draw land? No. Not bad, though. Not as good as it was before. Now they've drawn this because they have the one in the graveyard also, but good enough. Good enough to play. Alright, say go. Sack something. They sack a land, they're far from flashing back. They sack the 2-2. I'm also happy, so Braids is pretty good here. Sack the Pyromancer, sure. I guess Ren would be kind of good in this deck with the Carths, too. Maybe splashing red's possible. They're going to Kroxa? That's annoying. Sure. Discard our extraneous Grist. We draw a line to play Lolth. I think we're like miles ahead, but... Alright, so we sack our token. There's our land. That's pretty dope. So let's just do it, I guess. I should probably attack first. See if they use a bolt. Send in Braids. Yeah, them missing their 5th land is huge. They're going to be able to play Kroxa, but like, I don't think it's going to matter, honestly. We have Grist also, too. Grist is really good. Grist is really good. Alright, so in for 2. Play Lolth. Bolt the Braids. So they took the 2. Sure. Now we go. We could actually just draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I don't know if we need the 2-1s just yet. And it makes us vulnerable to bolt. Oh, they have Kroxa, right? They have Kroxa for the draw. Yeah, right. That makes more sense. Alright, tokens it is. Going super wide. Tap 4. Here's Kroxa, but now we just have Grist, so whatever. They Kroxa, we take 3. We just Grist, kill it, attack for 4. Spider Queen again. They have enough to cast it again, though, but what am I going to do, you know? Down to 6. We draw a Garruk Wild Speaker. That does trample immediately next turn if we untap. I'm going to draw off Lolth first. So Sprawl is actually a great draw here because we don't want to lose life to Kroxa. So we can hold this in our hand to discard, which is actually pretty awesome. So let's sacrifice Wait, what are they at? They're 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 creatures. That's at 7, 8, 9, 10. We're 3 short of killing them. Sure. So just sacrifice creature. I'll have play much of Stork. Yeah, Stork's fun. Take a little break from Arena right now. Arena's kind of a dreary place, but Stork's a lot of fun. I like Stork a lot. Probably my favorite Arena format. And then we're going to play Garruk. We're going to just untap 2 lands and threaten an overrun. Overrun plus, I guess we can't ultimate Grist anymore, but it's 2. There are 9. However, 5-0 with a Freshly Brewed deck? Yeah, I think so. This is episode 32 of Freshly Brewed. Pretty sure I have. Carth 1 time for the ultimate. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Carth is quite good. It's awkward to cost 4. There's a lot of other 4 drops, but Carth is really good. Obviously plays well with the Sprawl Arbor Elf engine. Play land. Tap 2. Dash Ragavan. Are they going to bolt me? This is so sick. I'm about to be very unhappy. This is probably just Kroxa. So like now actually having this card in my hands and wins the game. They hit a Blood Chief's Thirst, which they can cast. They're going to go for Kroxa and trying to go for the kill here. Yeah, so Sprawl's going to save our butt here. Sprawl's going to save our butt. Kroxa. Discard Sprawl, stay at 3 life. And then we get to untap, overrun, and kill them. Ignoble Hierarch. Sure, I'm going to kill their thing too, just to really show them what's up. Gotta go for the flawless victory. Put a counter. Kill this. Make spiders. Make big spiders. We are the ultimate rock in it. We are the ultimate rock in it. We are the ultimate rock in it. Rock in it. Rock in it.
Game. Blouses.
Sweet. That was a cool game. All right. Just like a Jundi deck. Just like a Jundi kind of deck. Braids is certainly pretty bad against Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm going to board out Braids in the draw and bring it back onto the play, I think. And then I'm going to bring in... how good Ashiok is. Ritual is interesting because they almost assuredly have Ren. I have Tarmogoyf also. Yeah. I don't really have much to bring in, honestly. It seems like a pretty good matchup. Like, you have a lot of good fair cards. Endurance against Kroxa. I mean, like, it's okay. You know, like, Ashiok sort of would do that, but not necessarily in a great way. Overrun was enough because my guys had Menace. Those spiders had Menace. They are very menacing spiders. I don't think I want Thought Seizes that much. Not a very good, like, mid-rangey card for, like, mid-rangey mirrors. I'm bringing 2 Endurances. Just bringing 2 Endurances. Keeping 3 Thoughtseize. So I don't really have many other better cards. On the play, we're going to be more Braidsy, but on the draw, his hand's great. His hand's really good. So, going to keep this. We're going to turn 1 Thoughtseize to play around Ren, killing our Hierarch. So, oh, never mind. They have Ragavan. God, I freaking hate this card. All right. Well, good thing we're on the... oh, never mind. Sure, let's kill that, I guess. So they go. Should have fetched on their turn, I guess, but whatever. Kill this. Next turn's Thoughtseize Hierarch into Carth. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Yeah, the Lolth spiders are really good. They're great blockers, great attackers. All right, there's Ren. So we can't Thoughtseize the Ren, unfortunately. God damn it. Freaking Modern Horizons cards coming out of their ass. All right, so Thoughtseize. Their hand is Kroxa, Abrupt Decay. Like, neither of these cards is particularly good against us. They've Forgotten Cave Ren, too. Oh, gross. What do I hate more, Ragavan or Ending? Probably Ending, honestly. I just hate that Ending just destroys the playability level for so many cards. Liliana's just ass against Ren. We can play Hierarch just to force them to not draw a card off Forgotten Cave here. I'm just going to take the Decay. The Decay can tag the 3-3, I guess. Then do I even bother playing Hierarch? I think I do. If I play Hierarch, they can't cycle Cave and get it back. So it also makes the Ren at a lower loyalty. So this kind of blows, but... I don't like Magic cards that make it really hard to play other Magic cards. Ren makes it really hard to play X1s. Prismatic Ending makes it really hard to play anything that's like a cool, cheap enchantment or artifact. So, Stomping Ground, Kroxa. He played the Marsh also. Just to discard Liliana here. It's just awful against Ren. Untap and...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I guess we're playing it. I'm going to Field of Ruin them and get a Swamp, I guess. God. They can cycle Forgotten Cave. By playing this, they can't get it back. So we're just playing Hierarch to deny them a draw, basically. We're not going to Field of Ruin. I'm just going to cast this. Please draw land next turn. We draw a land, I think we're okay. It also means that Ren will be on 2. So the Carth can possibly get it. Yeah. All right. Sure. Red 1. Good draw. Good draw. So your Pyromancer, it's pretty good. Do they have lands or spells in hand? Now Crocs is live too. Sure. Discard Boseiju, Catacombs. Okay, the good news is no tokens, which is pretty good for us, actually. Play land. We need to draw land here, like, real bad. Real bad. Oh, Thoughtseize, too? No. Just Ragavan. Just Ragavan. Alright, so, untap. We drew a land. We drew a land. Thank heaven for small miracles. Play Carth. And Carth's going to go look for a Grist. We almost missed. We almost missed there. Say go. Pretty big booty here.
Oh my god, Becky.
Pretty big booty. Not big enough. Not big enough. Alright. Shit. Endurance would be a pretty good draw. Yeah, that'd be nice. Just eat this graveyard. Good blocker. They returned a non-Forgotten Cave card. Uh-oh. Means they have more stuff to do. Shit. Is it Liliana too? What is this? Oh, they can Kroxa too? Oh, God. And they have my Thoughtseize? Oh, God. Why is everything going wrong? All right, I'm just going to concede this game. I don't play anymore. All right, they got us. I guess we were drawing to like one Culling Ritual maybe, but like, all right. That's fine. That's fine. Stupid Ren is a stupid card. Maybe I just want all 4 Thoughtseizes against Ren. Ren just screws our mana creatures up so freaking bad. Maybe Liliana's bad against them too. Normally it's like fine against like single target stuff, but like it's so bad against Pyromancer. And it's awkward against Kroxa. Let's got the Lilianas. Bring in the Thoughtseize and bring in the 3rd Endurance. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I want Braids in the play. So I bring Braids back in. I'm going to not have Culling Ritual. That's so many 4s. Interesting. We can like cut the endurances and maybe like a Garruk. I guess Garruk Relentless isn't like great against them. I can't not Braids on the play, so I'm just gonna cut these. I'm gonna leave the rituals. I think on the play we just like don't necessarily need the endurances. Cut the Carths? No, Carths like the nut against them. I'm gonna shave like one of the Garruks. Just have a variety pack of Garruks. All right, on the play. Yeah, this is cool. We're gonna what here? We're gonna keep obviously. Are we gonna Thoughtseize on one or Sprawl on one? We're gonna Thoughtseize. Yeah, we're gonna Thoughtseize. Off a duel. We Sprawl on one, then we're like Thoughtseize and not using mana on two. So all of our cards cost 3 or 1, so I'm just gonna Thoughtseize, Sprawl on turn 2 instead of a Braids on turn 3. I'm gonna get a duel also. So they mulliganed. Let's see how bad it is for them. Their hand is Lightning Bolt, Seasoned Pyromancer, 4 non-green lands. That's a hand. Pyromancer is good against Braids, but they don't currently have any tokens. And they have a Lightning Bolt. I'm going to take the Bolt here. We have Braids the turn before they play Pyromancer. So untap, draw Arbor Elf. That's kind of tight, honestly. Play this. Get Forest. Sure, it doesn't really matter how I do this, I guess. I put this here. Name black. Play Arbor Elf, so I go. Alright. We're ready to rock and roll. It's Braids time. It's freaking Braids time. We have 5. We have a lot of mana next turn. This is 4, 5. We actually have Tracker plus Braids next turn. Oh, no. No! It's just Braids, unfortunately. What are we going to do? We only get to Braids them, nothing else. Fatal Push. Okay. Get Forest. Like to draw land. Because Braids is going to be a little awkward here. But Braids ya. Sack that land. Let's go. Let's go.
So you get nothing.
Come on now. We get some hype in chat for Braids. We want to draw a land though. Like pretty bad. A land or a Grist. A land or a Grist. Play Mire. Say go. We sack Forest. Legacy, first time chatter. Give them the hype. Love it. Land. Ignoble Hierarch. Not the worst. Not the worst. But now how deep do we go? Do we play Tracker here? Yeah, we play Tracker, right? And then just like try and draw land next turn. Gonna sack a land here. This is a real Braidsy game. A real Braidsy game. They're going to fetch something. Fetch an Overgrown Tomb? Sure. I mean, like, are they just going to sack it too? Like, we know they have a Pyromancer in their hand. They want double red, right? Just sack the fetch land, my friend. Just sack the fetch land. What are you doing? All right, so we're going to untap. We would really like to draw a land here, but we're still crushing anyway, so like I would love to sack Sprawl if I could, but I can't. It's specifically artifact, creature, or land. So sack the tomb. Draw land. Hell yeah.
Bingo.
Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Braids all day. Braids all day. Braids and Towers Tracker. This is my dream. This is my dream. This game's over. This game's over, folks. Braids, sack the clue. Sack the clue. Pump the tracker. Draw. Honestly, maybe I should just sack the elf, the hierarch there, and draw a card off the clue. But whatever, there's dead anyway. Who cares? We're gonna play this. Attack for a bunch. Just under the Braids lock. Just locked out. They don't make lockout cards like this anymore. What do they got? 2 mana for a terminate. All right. Gonna try and get back into this game. I respect that. I respect that. There's a Mire. Their hand is a Seasoned Pyromancer. Definitely really want to draw land. They've pushed too? No. There you go. Alright. Pyromancer. Discard 2, draw 2. They have spells to discard? They do. Alright. We got a bit of a game here. Any land, I won't say it seals it, but it's really good for us. Spells are good too. Culling Ritual. That is the most awkward possible card at this time. Okay, so this is still fine. I guess they're just like still dead on board, so the push is pretty good too. All right, whatever, attack. If I play the Ritual, they still have Pyromancer. Doesn't really do a ton. It's like kind of. I guess I could have like ritualed and pushed the Pyromancer, but then they go to 1, and we're like not necessarily finishing the game off. So just like make them block here. Just kind of chill. Yeah, we're 1 short of lethal in that case, so just kind of chill. Could have pushed the Pyromancer there, but I think we're just fine. Like, we're drawing to any land, and then most spells also. They're going to Thoughtseize us. Sure. Like, 'cause most of our spells are like 4 mana Planeswalkers and stuff, so all those are great to draw too. So, Veil of Summer? Really? Alright, I guess. They go to 3. So once again, we're drawing to like a huge, almost all of our spells are good and all of our lands are good. I would say we have like maybe 8 bricks. That's not a brick. That's not a brick, folks. I was stupid. Whatever. I should have used the Ignoble Hierarch. Whatever. Kill this. Attack. They chump. I should tap this, attack with this, and put them to 2, but whatever. Pyromancers can't make chump blockers. Please draw land. That's all I ever wanted. They play lands, they go. They have Pyromancer blocks up. Terminate Tracker. Aww. Draw Fatal Push. Alright. I'm going to... So now I'm missing that point of damage. That really hurts us, actually. But whatever, I guess. Put them to 1. Would have had the kill here if I had not screwed up. I can sack the Sprawl, right? I can sack the Sprawl. Draw a Bloodchief's Thirst. Alright. I mean, now this Stone Rains their Catacombs. Don't draw another Pyromancer, please. Alright. Little sloppy, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Well, I remind you all, we're brought to you by Coalesce Apparel. Coalesceapparel.shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. Your shirts will not change colors like this, but super comfortable, super great designs, best Magic apparel out there, not even close. Now Paper Magic events coming back. They've been at all the events, which is super cool. Sed's been saying that the events have been awesome, super hype. Tons of people at the booth enjoying the shirts. You can buy them online. Also, Coalesceapparel.shop. Buy my stuff. Get your pile driver gear, coalesceapparel.shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order, coalesceapparel.shop. If you're not going to buy anything, hop on over. The designs are really fun to look at. They're enjoyable, very clever. I get a good chuckle out of it. So, coalesceapparel.shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. Oops. We also have 4 Grist in our deck too, so I think Grist as a like good planeswalker is much more replaceable than like one of our 2 pushes. So Agent says, Jim, you come a long way since you started streaming. Really glad you kept doing it. Top tier content. Thanks for being awesome. If you don't mind me asking, Agent, what do you think is different now than when I started? What has improved in your opinion? Just do a little market research. It's always good to hear what people think I'm doing well and what people think I can improve on. So what's changed? What do you think? I seem more comfortable? Okay. Tell me more. Feedback is good. Karn, I guess Karn is here now. That is true. Karn was not here when I started. We draw less cocaine dinosaur. Is that really a plus though? Is less cocaine dinosaur really a plus? We're gonna play our tracker. We're going to we're just gonna plus Lily and discard the Arbor Elf. I probably should have like done this first, but better at concisely communicating my lines and thought process live. That's good. That's good to hear. Confidence in my style. Soundboard. Error scene. Said it good. See, I fucked up here. They get to play expert and kill my tracker now. That was a big. Oh, Crater Maker. Oh, sure. So now we're like a little bit of a holding pattern where they have Crater Maker for my tracker, but I have fetch land too. So discard this. Now Lily's on 7 and can ultimate next turn. So that's kind of cool. What's up, Mazzino? This is a deck I just built. This is Freshly Brewed, the show where I just build a deck and we play it. We built a Braids deck, and so far we're 2-2. Have a little fun here in this Modern League. Could have ulted last turn. Yeah, but I want to keep it in play, I think. Cocaine Dino was kind of hilarious, I'm not going to lie, but probably not ideal for an alert on the stream. They spend some mana. If this is a Sling Gang, that is not good for us. It's a Snoop. That's also not great for us. Top card is a Matron. They cannot cast it just yet, but that's a really good draw for next turn too, though. This is a little awkward. All right. We, just gonna untap. Maybe I just kill the Snoop. Yeah, just like more mana for next turn. I'm just gonna kill this. We just gotta like get rid of this, I think. The Matron's pretty crappy, but I think that I get to ultimate next. Actually, I should. This is stupid. That was dumb. I think given that I'm gonna ultimate next turn, I'd rather have push to mop up what's left. That was a mistake. I think that was a mistake. They have a Matron on top of their deck. We're just gonna untap. We're gonna draw. It's another Tywist tracker. Okay. We're gonna cast that because I might need to crack this fetch, and then we're gonna ultimate, and then I have no idea what the split's gonna be. Probably like lands. It's probably like Vile, Token, Harbinger, or Crater Maker, Hierarch, Land. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. Lands and Vials versus creatures. They have a Matron in the top of their deck. So that Matron turns into Ringleader, turns into everything. So, like, they'll just sack their creatures easily. I guess we get the chance then to, like, attack for a decent chunk. But they're going to shoot the tracker in response. All right, sweet. That's freaking awesome for us. Get a Forest, get 2 clues. This is the point of playing tracker first. Crack clue, draw trackers, or grow trackers, I mean. And now we draw Sprawl, sure. 2 damage here. So, the piles. Land, token. No, like this way they're like because like even if they just like Vial for Matron, Vial Matron, get Sling Gang, play Sling Gang, that's still pretty good. But obviously much more limiting is what they can actually draw and do. Thanks, Quantum. I appreciate that. That's very kind. I think if this is the case, they keep the Vials. Like, what pile do you keep here? Your top card's Matron. What do you keep here? You know? The Vials got to be together, and the lands got to be together for sure. You don't split the Vials, I don't think. If you do like this, they still have mana. You know? So they're drawing to all their ones also, and if a land means they can play their twos. I think it's this. Pretty interesting split, honestly. I think it's this. What does everyone think? This is a really interesting one. Really interesting one. I also want to screenshot this and like ask it on Twitter. I'm curious what everyone thinks. I guess you gotta know what your board is too, but let's do this. Like this, sure. One sec, folks, sorry. Want to save this one for posterity, you know? Alright. So yeah, I like this. The thing is they can ringleader, but they can't play anything, you know? I think this is it. I'm going to do this. They'll probably keep the Vials, which I think is fine. We have a pretty good clock in play. The downside is that our tracker can't attack, but we also have Liliana available too, so wow, I'm surprised. Okay, they kept the lands in the Hierarch. Interesting. Very interesting. And now we attack. Very interesting. That was the opposite of what was an episode. So I guess that was a good split, right? If it was that close. So now they draw Matron, but like, all right, you draw Matron, now what? You just cast the Matron and say go. You put the card in your hand, it just dies to Liliana. It's like, what are you gonna get? You know, like attack for 3, attacking me, not Lily. So they're going for Sling Gang. It looks like, but I just have Liliana. So what does that matter? Like, I'm going to block. I'm not going to get cheesed out here. We're at 9. Let's just not die. We have Carth, Tracker, Liliana, clues. Like, let's just not die. Right? Let's just not die. Play Matron. And, like, now what? See, anything you get dice to this, it's either get an Ignoble Hierarch or just lose the card. That ringleader. Almost feel bad for him. Almost feel bad for him. All right, so we're going to sprawl. On black. Crack the clue. Forest. Yeah, it's all pretty good. All right, play this. I could, like, Edict them and then play another Liliana. Triggers this, too. It's pretty good. All right, make a clue. I'm going to Edict them. Play Lily, plus Carth triggers. Get a Planeswalker. Grist or Garruk. I guess Grist. Gristy. I discard 2 then. Sure, whatever. It doesn't freaking matter. The game's just over. Like, we're just so far out of our resources, you know? So, cool. That was fun. Braids, unfortunately, also not very good against Goblins. Don't really want Braids against the Mogwar Marshal deck, so those are going to come out. I guess Brutality comes in as an extra removal spell. And I'm going to shave... honestly, Liliana's not great either. It wasn't that bad that game, but... I'm going to shave... maybe a Wild Speaker. Sure. Let's try this. Where my Plague Engineer's at, you know? Where are my Plague Engineers at? Ashiok good? Nah, it's just like gonna get attacked and stuff, you know? Ashiok's not very good. It's a very narrow card. It's a graveyard hate card and like a Titan hate card. Keep this hand. Pretty good. Turn 2 Grist, turn 2 Tracker Land. Alright. Untap Forest. Haven't really gotten to do any Broken Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl stuff. You know, the big draw of this engine is the 4 mana on turn 2 occasionally. Haven't really gotten to do that yet. Alright, Stamping Ground. Could have an expert here to kill my elf. Damn it. This is part of the problem having no 2-drops in your deck, I guess, but sure. Overgrown Tomb, sure. Alright, so this is fine. It's still just Grist and then Tracker. Ignoble Hierarch. Land. Attack for 2. Another Forest. Sure. Let's play the field for now. Play this, play Grist, plus it. A little Grist flooded, but they're going to sack the Mesa in response. For Mountain? Expert here? Expert, I mean, it does kill Grist. This is great for us, though, honestly. So we have plenty more Grist. So any resources spent to kill a Grist here is very good for us. Sure, this is awesome. So this doesn't even kill the Grist. And I still get a token. Now they use more resources to try and kill the Grist. They attack both experts on Grist. It will die, but I kill an expert and then still have Grist coming out my ears, basically. So tap 4 for tap 5. Oh my god. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is a turn 4 hard cast Kiki copy expert. Alright. Sure. Not sure what we're thinking about here, right? Just copy expert, kill token, attack Grist, attack me. Now we need a way to kill this Kiki, which we're actually a little bit light on. They just have Kiki expert going. We're probably going to game 3 here. We're probably going to game 3. Kiki expert on the play against our pretty hand. Like, they just kill this. They kill whatever we play every turn. And we just can't. We need to get 2 things in play to kill the Kiki, which is pretty tough. You're just like tracker 2 tokens here, I guess. Yeah, so do this. Crack this. And get 2 clues. Try and find a way out. Calling Ritual will be pretty sweet. Their clock isn't particularly fast, so we do have time. They copy expert, attack for 3. We can crack some clues. Oh my god, now what? Harbinger also. To get a ringleader. Copy expert, sure. Right now, Calling Ritual is only like okay. Down 12. Untap, draw. Misty. I could Field of Ruin them and shuffle it away. Alright, let's draw off the clue. Alright, let's field them. Shuffle away the ringleader. Can't have them copying that, I guess. So hit this. Get a swamp. There's a slight chance they only have 2 basics. Probably not, but yeah. All right. Interesting, they're not going to copy anything here. We go to 8. Could have copied Harbinger, put another ringleader on top. Post-combat Sling Gang, kill me. That works too, sure. All right. So kind of a tough game. Our hand wasn't very good. And they had a pretty good hand on the play there, so that's fine. Going to game 3 here. Back on the play. Again, Braids. We just can't really play Braids against them. This is fine. This is fine. Oh. On the play. It's not great, but turn 2 Grist on the play is good enough, I think. We're going to keep. Going to keep. What's up, Lindsay? Losing to Goblins. We haven't lost yet, all right? Legion of Doom is 2-2. Braids is Legion of Doom. Beseju. Obviously, we can kill a Vial, but, like, killing a Vial to give them mana is, like, the same thing anyway, so. Opponent's tanking. It's been a long league. It's been a really long league. Deck build was a long time too. Might just skip the jumpstart thing. I don't really think I care about that much. Whatever. Black. I gotta record a video today and write an article. So. Cavern of Souls. Goblin. The green goblin. Alright. Grist it up here. Tile Striker, please. Like a draw Tile Striker. Bin Liliana, sure. What's Jumpstart thing? They just made like a Magic Online Jumpstart kind of thing. I don't know, whatever. Theme of the article? Not sure yet. Not sure yet. Happy to hear ideas if you want. Yeah, no one knows what Jumpstart thing is. I'm not gonna do it. Whatever. The stream is definitely gone a lot longer. I plan on doing like a 2-hour stream this morning. Just do an episode of Freshly Brewed real fast. There's Snoop. There's Cavern of Souls. They're gonna let me kill their Snoop? Wow. Sure. All right. I would love to draw a spell here. I'm not gonna lie. We need a spell pretty bad. That's a spell. Great. Perfect. I believe it's tapped. Kill the Snoop. Works for me. Works for me. And I'm going to leave back the Insect to block. I said they were Ringleader. I can't. Yeah, whatever. Back, whatever. It seems too hard to actually block whatever they even if the Hierarch attacks for 1. Like. Alright, so here's your Ringleader. Reveals. Oh my god. Double Snoop Expert. Well, shit. Alright, that's bad. Untap and draw. I mean, that's not very good, given the quality of the cards they just drew. So, I think we're in pretty big doo-doo. I should have thought these first, but whatever, before I decided to do that. Their hand is 2 lands, 2 Snoops, a Ringleader, a Marshal, and an Expert. We are dead as shit. We are dead. We are dead. Just going to say go. And that is a lot of value. That is a lot. 4 for 1 on the Ringleader. They fetch. That was a bad fetch. They have a Snoop. They have a Snoop in their hand. They should play the Snoop first and see what the top card is. Just gonna play Marshal. Wow. They're gonna Expert and kill the Grist, I guess. All right, I'll block. I mean, maybe not. This is fine. Let it get through for 3. Sure. Attack it for 3 and play Expert to kill it anyway. So maybe we draw. I don't even know what we can draw, honestly. Garruk Wildspeaker. Alright. It can be worse, I guess. Make a 3/3. They have Snoop, Mesa card. Jesus. I guess Carth is a good draw, right? I mean, Culling Ritual wouldn't be bad here, you know? Like, yeah, their attacks aren't particularly awesome. Spider Queen would be nice. Snoop, top card is a land. Play Stomping Ground. So another hand is Snoop, Mesa, card. Play second Snoop. Oh, yeah, let's go. Culling Ritual. Come on, Culling Ritual. They have a Mace in their hand, whatever. Come on, Culling Ritual. Let's do this. That or Tyro Striker. Either or is fine by me. We'll draw a lot of cards off Tracker. Alright, so we're going to just put a block and trade here. Untap. Draw. God damn it. That's not even close to Tracker or the other card I said. Alright, play Hierarch. Now we're just like at the mercy of their Snoops, unfortunately. So that's not good. That's not good. Tokens don't really have attacks. Yeah, alright, well, hopefully the top of their deck is fairly unkind to them. Alright, that's a start. That's brick number 1. Oh, they have fetch, never mind. That's why they held the fetch, that makes sense. Alright, they get another redraw. Top card's Aether Vial. Oh god. What is this? What? I was just dead? You just drew a combo? God damn it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's a May. Maybe they'll screw up. Well, actually, they have 2 Snoops anyway. This is a May search regardless, but maybe they'll screw it up. I don't know. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So they can just combo in response anyway, or they can just not search their library. Sure, that works too. All right, we're dead. They got us. They got us. All right, so we went 2 and 3. We went 2 and 3, freshly brewed. I will say that Braids is extremely polarizing. There were some matchups where it was very, very good. There were some matchups where it was very, very bad. That last one being a good example. This is probably not a very good Braids deck. Maybe this is the kind of deck that like boards a couple Braids for like those kind of matchups and leans more on Carth the Lion. Carth is really, really good. Carth was very, very good. I also think this deck maybe should just be Jund because Ren just seems like too good not to play probably. Being both a Planeswalker, a 2-drop, you know, basically everything this deck wants. It does make things more awkward with Sprawl a little bit, but I think that this deck probably would want to go in that kind of direction. I'm not sure what other cards Red opens up for us too. Vraska was sweet. Tracker was sweet. Deck was certainly a lot of fun for sure. But I think this is the kind of thing where like you set out to build one thing and you end up building something else entirely, which happens a lot honestly. Where you go to try to build this one deck, the more you add, the more you change. You end up with a different deck entirely, but it could still be good. So we have a second Braids deck. Look for this next week. We'll do this on Freshly Brewed next week. But yeah, sweet. That's Freshly Brewed, folks. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and you're great. Thanks for watching.